YouTube dah dapat dah notification.
Dah. Cuba suara 1, 2, 3.
Nanti Nafi tengok dekat dalam live tu ada suara ke tak?
Ada
Yang
ke?
TikTok.
Dah masuk dah.
Dah
Dia akan jauh. Dia kat sini.
tengok view je.
Sini ni agak suara dekat dalam sana. Nampak dekat sikit.
Yang tu dah buka mic belum ya?
Mic dah, tapi ni mute lagi. Tak pakai cakap luar lah.
Nak cakap ya, akak tengok korang yang dah. Korang yang macam tu.
Apa?
Ada siapa ni?
Ni cah, adik bernama cah. Cah ni, cah ni.
Bolehlah Kak cakap jap.
Kak cakap.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. Okay, bagi pelajar yang dah join, sila daftar dahulu. Daftarkan kehadiran. Okay, boleh scan QR code yang dipaparkan tu. Okay, kita akan mula webinar pada jam 11.30 pagi. Okay, bagi yang dah join tapi belum daftar lagi kehadiran, boleh daftarkan kehadiran anda. Boleh scan QR code yang diberikan. Okay, untuk makluman, pendaftaran kehadiran ni adalah diperlukan untuk mendapat e-certificate daripada pihak kami. Kita masih lagi menunggu untuk pelajar join. Sekarang ni setakat pagi ni yang telah membuat pendaftaran untuk join webinar ni seramai dalam 73 orang lah. So jadi kita masih menunggu lagi. Bagi yang baru join seminar ni, baru yang join link, sila buatkan pendaftaran anda. Sila daftar kehadiran anda di link yang telah disediakan ataupun boleh scan QR code yang telah dipaparkan. Untuk pengetahuan semua, kita juga share live ni di semua media sosial KTSC, iaitu kita ada live di TikTok live, kita ada buat di FB, di Twitter dan juga di channel YouTube dsa. Untuk peserta webinar kita pada hari ini terdiri daripada pelajar KTSC, iaitu daripada semester 1, 2 dan 3. Untuk semua program diploma. Dan juga kita ada juga peserta daripada luar KTSC. Kat sini ada tak peserta yang daripada luar KTSC yang telah join? Boleh komen, saya nak tengok peserta daripada luar KTSC. Okey, untuk pengetahuan semua peserta, okey, speaker kita pada hari ini sebenarnya telah bersama dengan kita. Cuma saya belum lagi perkenalkan. Okey, siapa speaker kita pada hari ini. Okey, jadi bagi pelajar-pelajar boleh maklumkan kepada rakan-rakan untuk cepat join sebab kita akan bermula pada pukul 11.30 dan dijangka akan berakhir pada pukul 1 tengah hari pada hari ini. Okay, bagi yang dah tengok di live DSA, boleh sharekan link tersebut kepada rakan-rakan yang lain. Okay, untuk kita menarik lebih ramai lagi untuk orang join seminar ni. Walaupun yang tak join dalam Google Meet, mereka boleh join secara live di semua media sosial DSA. Okay, bagi pelajar yang dah join, pastikan anda semua daftarkan kehadiran. Okay, boleh scan QR yang telah diberikan. Okay, kerana siapa yang daftar di link kehadiran ini sahaja yang kami akan berikan e-certificate kepada mereka. Okay, jadi kalau siapa yang belum daftar lagi, sila buat pendaftaran. Okay, sebabnya nanti rugi. Jadi bila dah join webinar ni tapi tak dapat pula e-certificate, so rugilah. Jadi boleh daftarkan kehadiran. Okay, pastikan yang daftar kehadiran adalah mereka yang join webinar ni. Okay, kita tengok dah berapa ramai peserta. Berapa ramai?
20 lah. Okey, tu aku lihat ni stay dah cukup.
Dekat mana? Boleh guna kipas. Itu bunyi apa tu? Ha? Tapi on kan tu akan nak cakap. Okey, bagi mereka yang baru join, okey, sila daftarkan dulu kehadiran anda, okey, dengan scan QR code yang telah dipaparkan. Okey, kita akan bermula webinar ini sebentar saja lagi. Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi semua. Okay, hari ini kita akan sertai seminar iaitu webinar Academic Success and Beyond, Making the Most of Your University Life. Okay, jadi untuk pengetahuan semua, webinar ini terbuka untuk semua pelajar KTSC iaitu daripada semester 1, 2, 3. Okay, dan juga kita terbuka juga kepada mereka yang berada di luar KTSC. Okay, jadi webinar ini kita adalah bersama dengan pihak Perkeso, anjuran bersama dengan pihak Perkeso dan pihak KTSC. Jadi tajuk ini memang sesuai sangat untuk pelajar-pelajar yang pada tahun pertama, semester 1, 2, 3, macam mana kita hendak sukses dalam journey kita ketika belajar di universiti, di college, life macam mana life yang perlu semuanya hadapi untuk menempa kejayaan pada tahun yang pertama ketika berada di universiti. Jadi bersama-sama dengan kita adalah speaker daripada Kejar Kerjaya iaitu Puan Syaza Nazura. Puan Syaza Nazura ini adalah merupakan content creator dan juga career success facilitator. Okay, jadi Kejar Kerjaya ni dia adalah merupakan satu platform untuk membantu mereka membuat personalize berkenaan tentang bimbingan kerjaya dan juga lebih kepada coaching lah untuk kerjaya, di mana platform ni juga membantu mereka untuk membina personal branding, membuat resume, ataupun macam mana hendak menghadiri temu duga. Untuk pengetahuan semua, Puan Saza Nazura ini sebenarnya telah banyak telah banyak memberikan seminar berkenaan tentang kerjaya ni kepada di meratalah di universiti, di kolej. Jadi diharapkan semua peserta-peserta pada hari ini boleh ambil peluang ini dengan sebaiknya. Ambil peluang ni, apa saja yang tak faham boleh terus tanya. Sebab bukannya mudah untuk kita nak mendapatkan speaker yang hebat ni untuk menyertai kita dalam seminar hari ini. Jadi bagi mereka yang baru join dan belum membuat pendaftaran, boleh daftarkan dulu pendaftaran anda di link kehadiran. Semua peserta yang telah mendaftar di link kehadiran yang disediakan ini, kami akan menyediakan e-certificate kepada semua peserta. Jadi kita juga bersiaran secara langsung di semua media sosial DSA. DSA ini adalah Department of Student Affairs. Jadi kita pancarkan di semua media sosial kita, iaitu di TikTok, ada juga di FB, di Twitter, dan juga di YouTube channel DSA. Jadi bagi mereka yang terlepas peluang ataupun yang nak share, boleh share link kepada semua rakan-rakan yang lain. Jadi seminar ni bukan hanya untuk pelajar KTSC juga, kita open kepada semua pelajar-pelajar yang lain yang berada di luar KTSC untuk mendapatkan ilmu, untuk bersama-sama mendapatkan perkongsian pada hari ini. Jadi kita memang open kepada semua. Jadi bagi mereka yang berada di luar KTSC, yang bukan pelajar KTSC, boleh isi link kehadiran ini juga untuk kami menyediakan e-certificate. Jadinya kita, sebelum kita nak memulakan webinar kita hari ini, saya nak minta speaker kita Puan Syaza untuk memperkenalkan dulu diri kepada semua peserta.
In English, tetapi kalau nak I repeat balik anything in Malay, or I will use my English lah to make it easier. But the slides and contents are all in English. I cakap sorry awal-awal lah kalau ada orang yang mungkin a bit harder to faham. But yes, kalau ada any questions or anything yang you guys want me to repeat balik, I'll be more than happy to do that. And then today we're just gonna talk about university life. It's not just academic, it's everything else that you learn and do in university and in college. So we're just gonna share a little bit about what you can do to make your university life the best that it can be, so that bila dah habis belajar nanti, nak sambung kerja ke, nak sambung belajar lagi ke, you are putting yourself in the best position moving forward for whatever that you want to do in the future.
Jadi terima kasih Puan Syaza. Jadi kat sini pelajar kalau nak tanya boleh dia tanya sepanjang seminar ni. Kalau nak tanya in English boleh, nak tanya dalam bahasa Melayu pun boleh. Jadi dia not tak kepada akademik semata-mata, so dia lebih kepada life sepanjang berada di college ataupun di universiti. Okey, jadi Puan Syazah ada slide yang nak share ke? Okey, jadi tanpa membuang masa, saya serahkan kepada Puan Syazah untuk bersama-sama dengan semua peserta untuk webinar kita pada hari ini. Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Puan Farah.
Sama-sama.
Okay, it's a very small group, so benda ni tak akan menjadi engaging kalau semua senyap tau. So as much as possible, I would like you guys to participate sebab kalau datang dengar webinar tapi dengar macam tu je, you guys won't learn a lot. So you guys have to participate, have to take part. Even siapa yang tengah tengok on social media, on TikTok ke, Facebook, YouTube ke, make sure you guys participate because that's how you guys get the most out of the whole session. So, hi, I'm Shaza. So, a brief introduction. I belajar dulu, I buat degree in Bachelor of Business Administration. I studied actuarial science in the US. And then I balik Malaysia, sambung kerja sekejap setahun. And then I berhenti kerja untuk sambung Masters in Education, Youth and Community in the UK. So right now, I'm currently working as a career success facilitator. I founded Kejar Kejaya. Technically speaking, Kejar Kejaya started back during the pandemic. So 2020 was when I started career coaching, resume reviews. But Kejar Kejaya itself, the brand, started this year sebab I wanted to separate it from me into a brand for itself. So I do career coaching sebab I realise yang kawan-kawan I masa belajar dulu after dah grad, diorang semua takut nak cari kerja ataupun tak berani nak pergi interview, tak tahu nak cari kerja macam mana. I pula masa uni, I suka pergi career services. Itu I think habit masa uni yang memang setiap semester I akan pergi jumpa advisor I, just borak pasal classes I, borak pasal I nak buat apa lepas uni. Siap menangis lagi depan advisor sebab tak tahu nak buat apa lepas uni kan. Tapi I memang ambil kesempatan in university to make the most of the advising services. Tapi I sedar ramai kawan I tak buat macam tu ataupun dia orang buat bila dah habis. Bila nak dekat grad, baru struggle macam aku nak kena start cari kerja. Okay, sekarang baru nak start buat resume. Sekarang baru nak start pergi jumpa career advisor. So for those of you here yang dah start awal, it's a good thing because the earlier you start, the better your chances are at getting the career that you want after dah grad nanti. So we are semua group macam I cakap, so I just want to get to know you guys a little bit more. So dalam chat, dalam Gmeet ni, just let me know what year or what semester you are in currently, apa yang you tengah belajar. I rasa yang DPP tu apa pengurusan something kan, management kan. So just let me know what subject, what diploma you guys are studying, and if you guys are from outside of KTAC, where you guys from. I see a few familiar faces. Hi Jan, hi Naida. So they are actually counselors from another school. And then I just want to know one word to describe how you guys are feeling today. Mengantuk ke, kita lapar tengah puasa ke, are you guys excited ke, are you guys worried about the future? Just let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling, and so that we can have a much better engagement during the session. And I tak makan orang tau, so please use the chat to talk and share and ask question. Lapar and bosan. Okay, hari ni tak apa, hari ni kita ada aktiviti sikit, so you guys kena buat aktiviti, okay? So Aisyah excited and proactive. That's good. So korang tengah belajar apa sekarang? What semester are you guys in? Oh, semua excited. Okay. Ni excited ni I boleh expect nama-nama ni kena muncul lah kalau I tanya soalan ke apa-apa nanti. Sem 2. Okay, siapa lagi? Year 2, Sem 2, pengurusan perniagaan. Okay. Mahu ilmu. Kita semua nak ilmu. Betul tu. Kita ada banyak DPP so semua ni pengurusan perniagaan lah kan. Ada DPP ni. Okay, anybody else? Baru habis Sem 3. Okay. Diploma ada berapa semester dekat KTAC ni? Puan Farah?
Okay, untuk diploma dekat KTAC ni dia ada, kalau untuk program diploma early childhood dia ada 3 tahun ataupun 6 semester. Okay, and the rest 2 tahun setengah.
2 tahun
semester.
5 semester. So halfway there lah. Okay. So most of you semua tengah SEM2, so baru habis first year, which is good. Sebab then the earlier you start, macam saya cakap tadi, the earlier you start, the better you are at putting yourself forward kan. Okay. So that's good. Thank you everybody yang share that in the chat. So macam saya cakap, your time at university can be challenging. Tapi tak semestinya the challenge you cannot be a fun thing. So some people takut pergi universiti, takut sambung belajar sebab takut susah lah, takut tak boleh grad lah, takut nak buat kawan tak dapat lah, struggle kiri kanan. But your time at university buat diploma ke, nanti kalau nak sambung degree ke, nak sambung master ke, it can be some of the best time of your life if you make it so macam whatever you give in to your university life, that is what you're gonna get out. So kalau you takut pergi college, pergi university, belajar, lepas tu you balik tak buat apa-apa, macam tu je lah, you tak dapat the maximum amount that you can get from the university and college experience. Tapi kalau you jenis yang memang suka involve dengan activity, you take part, you attend events, you go make friends, you gain a lot more from your time in university. So those people yang prepare for the most, for the future, those of you who are here to prepare for the future, you guys get the most out of it, okay? So, I nak semua buka Mentimeter, so go to menti.com and put in that link, ataupun I will show you this, okay. So if you guys nak open on your phone, scan the QR code, or if you guys tengah buka kat laptop, go to menti.com and use that code. So we have a short activity, tak susah, senang je, just to get to know what you guys feel about your university life, okay? So dah scan? Ataupun kalau tak, macam kat atas ni, go to menti.com, use the code 6109-6526. And then the first question yang ditanya, simple je. What's one word that comes to mind when you think about university life? Kalau you fikir pasal kehidupan di college, kehidupan di universiti, apa yang datang kat fikiran? Study for the future. What else? I think you guys boleh bagi 3 to 5 words kot. So note friends, okay. Kod kat atas ya, 6109-6526. Ada kat atas ni. Peaceful. Siapa cakap university life peaceful tu? Nak cakap sikit? Dengan assignment kiri kanan depan belakang mungkin tak peaceful sangat kot. Independent, definitely. Challenging, best. Liza dapat buka tak kod dia?
Dapat Miss.
Okay. Kejam. Kenapa university life kejam? Lecture and friends. Becomes more mature, yes. You definitely develop more than just your academic, you develop yourself juga. You become more independent, you become more mature. Dipenuhi ilmu. Bila benda ni berpusing-pusing, I tengah tengok yang mana, I tak baca lagi. Challenging, seronok, sejam. Okay. Kejar cita-cita. Challenging. New knowledge. Mendapatkan ilmu, dipenuhi ilmu. Okay. So kalau boleh tengok dari sini, we have a few yang overlapping. So cakap kawan, you make a lot of friends. Macam kat sekolah, kita jumpa kawan, kita 5 tahun kat sekolah yang sama jumpa kawan. Tapi yang ni, you jumpa kawan daripada outside of your town area. Ada yang datang daripada luar negeri, ada yang datang daripada Sabah Sarawak. So you guys meet a lot more people outside. Sebab masa sekolah, kalau bukan sekolah sama, kita jumpa kawan kawasan perumahan je, area tu je kan. Melainkan pergi asrama dan you jumpa kawan tempat lain. Tapi kat college, kat university, you see a lot more friends, a lot more people from different backgrounds. You meet, and then yes, the biggest thing about university is the knowledge that you get. Memang kita pergi university, main purpose is untuk belajar. Untuk belajar, dapat diploma, dapat degree, dapat certificate yang can help you in the future. And then you have new chapter. because you are creating a new chapter in your life just before you start your future chapter, which is working life juga kan. And then you develop yourself independently, you become more mature, you study for the future, you be a much better person of yourself. Okay, thank you everybody for sharing that. Next question, tak ada betul ataupun salah. Same quote tadi, so on the same page yang you buka Menti tadi, there's 5 aspects to university life. 1 is academic, your study. 2 is your club and sports involvement. 3 is your volunteer work. 4 is your part-time ataupun internship yang you buat. And 5th is your friends and socializing, social life. So kalau you diberi pilihan, macam mana you akan rank semua benda ni? Yang mana satu yang paling penting untuk you, yang mana yang kedua penting dan yang paling tak penting lah bagi you. Tak ada betul ataupun salah. I just nak tengok roughly bagi everybody here which one yang you rasa paling penting masa belajar. So, ambil tu volunteer work kat atas, akademik kat bawah. Okay, akademik dah naik. Saya cakap tak ada betul, tak ada salah. Dia terpulang dekat diri you sendiri, apa your goal. So we gonna talk more about that later. So benda ni tengah kita tengok benda tu naik turun. Siapa lagi nak tambah? Akademik jauh ke atas ya. Kawan pun jauh ke atas juga, compare dengan yang bawah. Okay, kita ada 18 orang. I tunggu sampai kita ada 30 sebab kita ada 47 orang dalam Google Meet. So kita boleh tunggu sampai 30 orang dah vote. Banyak lagi aspek sebenarnya dalam university life, tapi yang ini usually the main aspect lah. Sebab akademik biasanya macam saya cakap, people pergi university mainly to study. And then some people memang pergi untuk cek kawan, nak buat kawan, make memories kan. And then clubs and society, sports involvement, sebab masa kat sekolah very limited what you can do. Tapi bila dah sampai kat college, bila dah sampai kat university, you have a lot more options. Plus you are older, so you have access to a lot more things. Ada lagi yang nak vote? Bawa 20 orang vote tu? And then volunteer work dan part-time and internship. So tak semua orang akan buat part-time, kerja part-time masa belajar. Ada yang buat masa cuti semester je. Internship pun ada yang buat sebab memang diperlukan untuk degree ataupun diploma. Ada yang buat sendiri for fun. So terpulang dekat orang. Macam masa I belajar dulu, kod apa kod ada kat atas ni 61096526. So macam I dulu masa belajar, degree I tak wajibkan buat internship. Tapi masa cuti semester I balik Malaysia, I actually buat internship sendirilah. Sebab I nak cuba bekerja dan cuba tengok potential career path yang apa yang ada kan. Tapi kebanyakan uni dengan college kat Malaysia, kalau buat degree semua benda diploma memang kena buat internship, which is useful. Sebab dan you buatlah industri, latihan industri ni kan, you tahu kalau you belajar benda ni yang kerja yang you boleh buat. Apa benda potential skills yang you kena belajar untuk successful in that particular career. Okay, daripada 23 orang kita tengok akademik paling tinggi, and then kawan, volunteer, sports and part-time or internship. Okay, thank you everybody for participating in that. Macam saya cakap, tak ada betul ataupun salah. Ini semata-mata untuk awak sendiri pilih, untuk fikir sendiri. Bagi for you, what is most important? So everybody pergi college, pergi university, they have their own goals yang they want to do. So some people memang jenis academic focus, nak fokus benda tu. Some people jenis social, some people jenis nak develop, and some people buat semua benda. So jangan fikir pasal orang lain, apa yang orang lain buat. You tengok orang lain, you tengok dia join MPP, dia join all the clubs, dia join all the societies. Dia buat semua benda, lepas tu you rasa macam stress ni sebab asyik macam kena compete dengan dia kan. So don't compete with other people sebab everybody has their own goal. So set your own goal for what you want to get out of your university life. So for you yang pergi KTAC ataupun pergi other universities, what is important to you? What do you want to get out of your university life? So bila you dah ada your own goal, It helps you bila tengah belajar tu 2.5 tahun, 3 tahun, 4 tahun. Bila stress belajar, bila assignment, macam you buat assignment lepas tu fail ke, you buat exam lepas tu fail ke, ataupun you buat benda tu lepas tu tiba-tiba something goes wrong, you kena repeat balik SEM ke. Things happen kan, some things yang kita tak plan can happen. So but when you have your own goal at the start yang you dah plan, this is what I want to achieve, it helps you to stay motivated, it helps you to come up with ideas. Kalau apa benda jadi, what can you do to make it better? And it helps you to plan your time well, because 2.5 tahun, 3 tahun, 4 tahun belajar ni sebenarnya pendek. Kalau tak plan betul-betul dengan assignment lah, dengan deadline lah, dengan you nak ada social life lah, you nak pergi konsert kiri kanan ke, you nak lepak keluar dengan kawan ke, dengan family matters lagi. Banyak sangat benda that is going on, so you need to be able to plan your time well. So setting your goals. There's different types of goal. So for a student, at least ada a short term goal for what do you want to achieve or what do you want to get in the next 1 year. So we plan short term goal untuk tahun ni lah, 2023. What do you want to get for this year? And then medium term goal, 3 to 5 years from now, bila dah grad, what do you want to get? What is your goal bila dah grad nanti? And then your long term goal, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, bila you dah retire nanti, what kind of person do you want to be? So sebagai contoh, short term goal, this semester you nak masuk dean's list, you nak jadi anugerah dekan, you nak attend event dengan company, you nak join volunteer program. Benda-benda yang short term that is easily attainable within the next 1 year. Macam saya cakap, medium term goal bila you dah grad nanti. You nak grad dengan CGPA banyak mana, you nak cari kerja macam mana. And then long term goal, mungkin you ada goal, I nak sambung master, I nak sambung PhD, I nak dapat gaji 10,000 by the time I 30 tahun, 40 tahun ke. You nak kerja dengan company mana. Mungkin you have that dream company yang you want to work in. You have that dream salary. Mungkin you ada cakap, aku nak beli rumah ni kat tempat ni. So whatever your goal is, write it down so that you have an idea about what are you working towards. Sebab some of the time bila I do career coaching with graduates, with students. So bila I do career coaching session with them, bila tanya, oh you nak cari kerja macam mana? Oh I tak kisah nak cari kerja apa, I just nak kerja. So when you have no idea what you want to do, it is really really hard for people to help you. So you have to have an idea, you nak cari kerja macam mana? You nak cari kerja designer, you nak cari kerja digital marketing, you nak cari kerja editor, translator. Whatever it is, you have to be very specific about what kind of goals do you want, so that bila you nak cari kerja tu senang sikit untuk you daripada you apply kerja banyak-banyak tapi tak dapat. So in the chat dalam Google Meet ni, let me know what is one goal you have for this year. So untuk 2023, what is one goal that you have that you want to get by the end of this year? So contohnya macam you punya 2023 resolutions lah kononnya kan. What is one thing that you guys want to get by the end of the year? I bagi contoh untuk I tahun ni, I want to do at least 20 webinars. So I think this is my third ke my fourth, I pun tak ingat, I nak kena check balik my list. So I want to do at least 20 webinar in a year. Okay, tengoklah boleh dapat ke tak kan. Tahun lepas 12 kot, 1 sebulan. So we'll see. So I ada goal I is to deliver or organize 20 career workshops or webinar. So what about you guys? What is your goal? It doesn't have to be academic goal. It can be your personal goal. You nak belajar benda baru, you nak belajar masak. Oh, belajar masak is a good goal to have. So what's one goal that you guys want to have for this year? Nak dapat pointer terbaik. Okay. Azam, be specific. Pointer terbaik tu pointer berapa? Nak dapat anugerah pelajar emas sahaja. That's a very specific one. Okay. Okay, 3.5 ke atas. Sebab bila you cakap pointer terbaik ataupun pointer yang bagus, it's very subjective tau. Bagi certain people, 3 ke atas dah okay dah. Bagi certain people, 3.5. Bagi certain people, 3.75 and above. So bagi you, bila you cakap you nak dapatkan pointer yang baik, you have to have your standard of what is a good pointer for you. Nak try dapat dekan 3.5. Aisyah try nak dapat flight InsyaAllah. Ada rezeki boleh dapat. Okay, anybody else? Semua ni semua akademik ke? Tak ada siapa nak share personal goal ke, outside of academic punya goal ke? I boleh pandang sekarang you guys tak buka kamera kan? Kalau tak, I akan stare je kat you guys. Personally nak buka taska kucing. Taska kucing, comelnya. Buka taska kucing, nanti invite I bawa kucing I. Okay, anybody else nak share? Nak pandai dan berani bercakap depan ramai orang. Okay. That is a very good skill to have. So that's a very good goal to have untuk practice speaking, practice public speaking and talking to people kan. So Zaitun, sebab awak dah cakap awak nak pandai dan berani bercakap depan ramai orang, at the end of this session ada Q&A discussion tu, I nak you bercakap. Like bukan dalam komen tapi unmute dan bercakap untuk share apa yang you belajar ataupun untuk bertanya soalan, okay? Semata-mata sebab you cakap you nak belajar berani bercakap dengan orang. So kita gunakan peluang ini untuk bercakap. Nak ada kereta sebiji, pasti nak cepat dapat lesen sangkut dekat L. Nak tambah baik bahasa English. Okay Azam, kalau you cakap nak tambah baik bahasa English tu, all your comments buat all in English. Benda-benda simple je sebenarnya. Kalau macam you nak cakap, okay ada dan apa GPA nak 3.5 semua benda, benda-benda simple macam yang Azam cakap, see you will try. So if you know your goal is to be better at public speaking or be better at using English or be better at cooking ke apa kan, you have to try to do it every single day. So whatever possible, macam Azam, all your comments Azam, kalau I nampak you komen bahasa Melayu, siap you. You have to try in English. Okay? Nak dekan, nak beli sebuah rumah dengan usaha sendiri. Okay, good luck Alia. All the best. Okay, so those are all good goals to have. So thank you for sharing that everybody. It's okay. Confidence comes with time. Sometimes confident you have to fake it a little bit sebab you will never be perfect tau. You will never have perfect English, you will never have perfect grammar. So the main goal of communication in English ke, in Malay ke, in Japanese ke, in any language in the world, the main outcome that you want is for the person to understand you. So even if you tak pakai perfect English pun, asalkan the person listening to you can understand what you're trying to say, that's more than enough. Sebab I belajar overseas kan, so I belajar in the US and in the UK. So sebenarnya lah kan, budak-budak overseas ni yang American dengan British ni sebenarnya diorang pandai bercakap je. Tapi kalau you tengok diorang, cara diorang menulis kan, sumpah macam budak sekolah rendah kat Malaysia tau, budak sekolah menengah kat Malaysia sebenarnya. The level of English that they have in writing sebenarnya teruk. Tapi because they use it on a daily basis to speak, walaupun bukan perfect grammar pun, orang boleh faham, that's more than enough. So tak perlu tunggu sampai you have perfect grammar to practice speaking in English. Just speak and write and use it. Because the more you use it, the more comfortable you are with that language, and the more comfortable you are, the easier it is, the more confident you are at using it. Mungkin tu cara I untuk actually buat webinar in Malay sebab I pula on the other hand tak confident untuk menggunakan bahasa Melayu fully untuk buat webinar. So mungkin I pun kena ambil advice I sendiri untuk belajar buat benda tu dalam bahasa Melayu. Okay, so you guys dah share a little bit of some of your goals. So I'm just gonna share other contohs of goals that you can have, academic, non-academic, social life ke apa kan. So sebagai contoh, specific goal yang you boleh buat, 1 hour each day untuk work on your assignments. You ada assignment, you ada homework, nak kena study, spend 1 hour each day to work on your assignments. Or you can work out, play sports at least once a week. It's good for your health, it's good for your physical punya mental health juga, and you get to meet friends. Explore new place to eat. Ni siapa yang suka food hunt, bagus lah sebab duduk kat KL, duduk kat Klang Valley, you have a lot of options for food. So you just explore new place to eat once a week. It can be a good goal, it can be a fun goal to have with your friends juga kan. You meet up with your advisor at least once a semester. Your academic advisor, Puan Farah dekat DSA ke, talk about your potential career path ke, things like that would be useful. Attend lecture office hours at least once a week or at least once untuk just ask questions about your academic, ask questions about your subject. If you have any question, tak faham apa-apa, you can ask them, get insights, get help about what you can do to be better. Attend one career development event. You guys are here today. You guys have checked this off your list. You have attended at least one career development event of what you can do to make yourself better. But kalau boleh, attend more, because the more you attend, the more you learn, the better you get at planning for your career. Learn a new skill, especially moving forward with AI semua benda, you see a lot of things changing in the future kan. So think about what other skills can you learn bila you are in university, bila you are in college, to make time to learn something that can be useful when you get into dah kerja in the future. Attend a job fair. So for most of you tengah SEM 2 sekarang, so mungkin you rasa macam awal lagi untuk I pergi attend job fair. It is not too early. I started attending career fairs masa I first year. Just for the fun of it, pergi dress up, ambil the feel of macam all the formal career people kan. So macam pergi usha, tengok company buat apa, ada position apa, learn to talk to people, learn to talk to recruiters. But when you start from now, when you are a student, you can ask them advice about, okay, I'm interested to work as a graphic designer at this in this industry. What kind of skills can I use? What kind of skills do I need? What kind of softwares do I need to learn? So bila you start tanya recruiters, start tanya HR people from when you are a student, you have time untuk prepare tau. Mungkin you dah cakap dengan 5-10 orang, lepas tu you kena tengok, okay, semua daripada 5 orang you cakap tu, 3 orang minta you kena ada certain set of software. 3 orang cakap you kena ada this particular skill set and you don't have that. Then you have time to develop that, to learn something new. Sebab kalau you start pergi bila betul-betul tengah desperate nak cari kerja, you have little leeway tau untuk make mistakes, untuk learn something new. But if you are going there as a student, you learn a lot more and you have opportunities untuk actually belajar and develop what they ask for. Join a student club and be a part of the committee members. Sebab in college, in universities, there's a lot of student activities. The more you join, the more you are involved, more than just a member. So as a part of organizing committee, you organize events, you organize dinners, programs ke apa, you learn a lot more, you develop a lot more skills. And then you want to make friends outside of people, with people outside of your faculty. Siapa angkat tangan tu? Okay, yes, I turn.
Nak tanya,
Yeah.
macam mana nak bagi rasa rajin atau motivasi dalam buat assignment ataupun study sebelum exam?
Okay, tak apa. Tu lepas ni ada mention slightly a bit, so we can talk about that sekejap lagi Tapi that's a very good question, sebab motivation is not linear tau. So it's not one curve yang you akan rasa, you are highly motivated or you are not motivated. Tapi on a daily basis, your motivation level goes up and down. So for one, at least the bare minimum is know bila your motivation level is at the highest. So different people have different tendencies to study kan. So some people jenis yang suka study awal pagi. I jenis yang tak suka bangun pagi. So masa belajar uni dulu memang kalau boleh plan kelas pagi memang tak adalah. Selagi boleh kelas pukul 9-10 ke atas. I takkan ambil kelas pukul 7.30 pagi. Sebab I jenis yang memang pagi je otak I tak boleh function. Tapi I jenis yang petang-petang, malam-malam otak I boleh function. So then I dedicate to study and to do assignments petang, malam bila I tahu I lagi highly motivated, I can focus a little bit more. Some people jenis yang tengah hari je, tak nak buat kerja sebab tengah hari makan lepas tu nak rehat. Ataupun petang je tak nak buat assignment sebab petang je nak pergi main sports. So know yourself when is your best time yang you boleh fokus untuk buat kerja and really dedicate that particular time untuk do your assignments and to study lah. But we will talk a little bit about time management juga a little bit later. Okay. Going back to goals, we have our goals tadi kan. But as much as possible, try to make your goals to be smart goals. So it has to be specific. Macam I cakap tadi, siapa yang, a few people yang cakap so I nak dapat pointer yang terbaik, I nak dapat pointer yang bagus. It's not specific sebab apa tu pointer yang bagus. So you want to be specific, you want to be measurable. Pointer GPA 3.5, GPA 3.75. You can actually see this is the outcome that you nak. Can you realistically accomplish the goal? So contohnya GPA dengan CGPA kan lain. GPA kan every semester, CGPA is your final one. So sebagai contoh lah kan, you punya first semester you dapat GPA 2.5 and then you punya goal is aku nak grad dengan CGPA 3.75. Tapi kalau you calculate pun your GPA every sem kalau you dapat 4.0, you boleh ke tak dapat 3.75 by the time you grad? So your goal must be attainable. You must be able to realistically accomplish the goal. So contoh tadi some people cakap macam oh dia nak beli kereta ataupun dia nak beli rumah. Good goals to have. If you be more specific, rumah macam mana you nak? Budget you ada untuk beli rumah tu berapa? You nak beli rumah dekat mana? And then do you have, what can you do to save up your savings untuk beli rumah tu ke, untuk beli kereta tu ke? When do you want to buy that car by? So macam it has to be relevant to your overall life goal. Tak naklah tiba-tiba your goal yang you set tu kan macam tak ada kaitan pun dengan apa yang you actually nak buat dalam hidup you. And you must have a deadline for your goal. Sebab tu I tanya, this semester what's your goal? This year what is your goal? So you nak beli rumah. By what age do you want to buy the house? By what age do you want to buy your car? So you have a deadline that you are working towards so that you know, okay, I have 5 years to save up money untuk beli rumah. I have 5 years untuk save up money beli kereta tu. So when you are writing your goals, try to be as specific as you can about what is it that you're trying to achieve and be specific so that you yourself are a little bit more motivated. Daripada you cakap, oh aku nak beli kereta, tapi nanti sebab you cakap macam you punya tu is just nak beli kereta tapi it's not specific, you tak measure how much you are working towards it, you tak ada deadline. So nanti kita akan fokus ni lah, apa cakap nak beli kereta, alah tak apalah tahun depan boleh, oh tak apalah lagi 2 tahun pun boleh. So then you macam tak ada motivation untuk work harder towards it. So was your goal tadi smart enough ke tak? So mungkin ada yang dah smart sikit, ada yang tak cukup smart lagi. So cuba ambil balik goal you guys tadi and try to rewrite it in the SMART goal and share in the comment about the newer version of your goal if you can. So sebagai contoh macam saya cakap, siapa yang cakap nak beli rumah tadi, you nak beli rumah dekat mana? You nak beli rumah apa? You nak beli rumah apartment ke? You nak beli kondo ke? You nak beli flat ke? You nak beli rumah terrace landed ke? You nak beli by what age? You nak beli by 25? You nak beli by 30? So be specific about your goal, be smart when you write your goal so that it helps you to be more motivated and it helps you to be more focused in what you are working on. So anybody nak share their newer version of their SMART goal dalam chat? I give you guys a few minutes untuk work that through. I takkan continue sampai ada orang share tau. Because you guys have to do it. Nak study SMART tapi tak nak sign. Itu related dengan Zaitun punya tu tadi. You don't have to study hard, you just have to study smart. So which is why it's important, satu, to know what is your goal. I akan cerita something yang I don't recommend this to people, but this is what I did bila I kat uni. Sebab I belajar dulu actuarial science kan. I was a MARA sponsored loan lah, on the MARA loan untuk buat actuarial science. Tapi I realised that my degree was a 4-year degree. Tapi I realised during the end of my second year yang I tak nak buat actuarial science anymore. I memang I didn't enjoy, I enjoyed studying it but I don't enjoy working in it. I dah cubalah pergi career fairs, I dah cuba pergi visit company tapi I didn't enjoy the prospect of working in actuarial science. So what I did was I studied the bare minimum untuk actuarial science tapi I did other stuff yang akan membantu I untuk buat apa yang I nak, which is education. So I tak recommend benda tu, but what I did was essentially studying smart. I did the bare minimum untuk pass, meet MARA punya requirement untuk graduate, and then I buat benda lain yang lagi membantu I. Alia, ya ada soalan ke nak tanya?
Nak tanya macam mana kita nak kekalkan pointer kita untuk ke arah dekan?
Satu, itu start dengan what was your original pointer lah, first sem. But dua, sebab pointer and your studies is mainly knowing exactly what your lecturer is looking for and assignments you. And this is very dependent on subject, very dependent on lecturer. So macam masa I belajar dulu kat US is very carry marks punya basis lah. So diploma you guys, I tak tahu the whole grading system macam mana. So one is make sure you faham lah grading system you macam mana, start exam you semua berapa carry marks and everything else kan. So you kena tahu benda tu. And when you are studying smart, sebab macam I dulu kita orang boleh nampak lah, okay, first exam 15%, attendance 5%, participation in quizzes, quizzes masa kelas, participation, attendance semua about 10 to 50%, and then exam nombor 2 20%, dan final exam berapa persen kan. So at least by the time masuk final exam tu you dah tahu carry marks you berapa. So for those people yang nak dapat A, dia akan plan, okay, nak carry marks tu nak kena cukup, bila final exam tu you tahu berapa kan. Macam I cakap tadi, I jenis yang masa tu I dah tahu I tak nak buat actual science dah. So bagi I, I tak perlu untuk graduate dengan CGPA yang tinggi. Sebab bagi I benda tu macam tak penting untuk apa yang I nak buat. So I masuk exam tu, before I masuk exam tu I actually calculated carry marks I, and bagi I just kena pass kelas tu. So I kena dapat C and above. I nak dapat C je. Literally the bare minimum to pass. So I calculated carry marks I. Oh, final exam I just need 6 points. And then I masuk exam, I buka satu soalan tu 8 point. Oh, aku tahu jawab soalan ni. So aku jawab soalan tu, tutup, settle, hantar. So I tak recommend buat macam tu, sebab kalau you nak dapat dekan kena score well lah. But that's how you do it. You calculate your carry marks, you know exactly what you are working towards kan. So bila you nak dapat dekan tu, satu, make sure you kena baik dengan professor. You kena tahu exactly what they are looking for. Faham subjek tu. Bila you baru start semester, baru start subjek baru, make sure pergi jumpa professor, pergi jumpa lecturer, tanya, okay, saya plan nak dapat dekan, okay, what can, ada suggestion tak or any advice about what can I do to make myself better in this subject. So kalau you tengah struggle, jumpa professor you, minta advice, minta cari tutor ke, do whatever that you can to find out macam what can you do to be better in that subject. So some people jenis yang suka study sendiri. Some people jenis yang suka study dengan kawan. Some people jenis yang suka buat pass exam and then belajar daripada pass exam. So macam I jenis yang masa SPM dulu, I jenis yang buat pass paper je. Sebab I tak boleh baca textbook lama-lama. So I akan buat pass paper yang mana I tak faham, I buka balik textbook. Tapi kalau I baca textbook je, tak buat pass paper, I akan cepat bosan. So know yourself on how you study best, and then figure out what is your weaknesses. So macam weakness I is, I jenis yang kalau I study seorang-seorang kadang-kadang I bosan, I cepat bosan sebab duduk seorang-seorang macam you bilik senyap semua benda kan. So I jenis yang suka study dengan somebody, tapi orang tu buat benda lain, I buat benda lain. I just perlukan somebody to be at the table dengan I so that I boleh buat apa, I tak rasa macam I'm alone in this kan. So you have a friend to study with you. So just figure out what is what can help you to be the best person that you can be. Sebab what works for you is going to be different than somebody else. But at the end of the day, kenal and baik dengan professor, sebab they are the one who's going to help you to succeed academically. So get their advice, get their help about what can you do to be better. Okay. Sekejap, Liza, maintainkan result saya. Kalau boleh improve lagi kasih for flat. Lepas tu nak aktif dan sentiasa yakin dalam semua panjangnya. Bahas semakin rajin seperti sebelum ini. Saya tadi saya nak jadi orang yang pandai bercakap ataupun berani walaupun secara tiba-tiba orang suruh bercakap depan orang ramai. Betul. Bercakap depan orang ramai ni sebenarnya menakutkan. Every single time I kena buat webinar, I cuak. Tapi sebenarnya I suka bercakap. So nak tak nak macam cakap je lah. Sekarang tak nampak korang, so bila tak nampak muka ni macam okey sikit lah. Tapi awkward tu pun ada agak. So siapa yang baik hati nak buka video kamera nampak korang macam bagi I support system sikit macam it will be fun lah. But if not, it's okay. Mula-mula je rasa bersemangat nak belajar, lama-lama semangat tu hilang. Betul, sebab itu goal tu membantu tau. Sebab when you have a goal, and kan you know how some students jenis yang suka tampal goal dekat meja study lah, dekat dalam almari lah, semua benda to remind you why are you working hard for, what is your goal. Some people jenis yang okay, my goal is to give back to my parents, I nak belajar, I nak bawa parents, I nak make my parents proud kan. So have reasons to keep you motivated. So then this goes into motivation tau, which is not a part of the slides, tapi I will share a little bit. So motivation ada dua benda, ada dua aspect of motivation. One is your intrinsic motivation, one is your external motivation. Your intrinsic motivation is what is in you, apa yang motivate you personally and internally. So you belajar sebab you nak make your parents proud, you belajar sebab you memang suka belajar benda tu, you belajar benda tu sebab you sendiri yang nak pursue that career, you want that career in the future, so you nak belajar benda tu. External punya motivation, things like you nak belajar for the grades, for the dekan, so that you dapat anugerah tu, so that people see that you are good. Or bila you dah bekerja, you bekerja untuk dapat gaji, or you bekerja untuk dapat recognition, you nak promoted. Things that is outside from other people around you. So external motivation is not bad, it's good, sebab yelah we all want recognition, we all want people to see that we are good, that we are successful. Tapi your internal motivation is what keeps you going. Lagi-lagi macam masa COVID. Masa COVID you guys should be in school. I think some of you might be in school masa COVID. So bila you tak ada kat sekolah, bila you tak ada dengan kawan-kawan you kan, how do you keep yourself motivated to actually to study and do the stuff that you nak buat? That all goes back to your own internal motivation. So I started career coaching during COVID sebab I realise yang macam ramai orang tengah struggle cari kerja, ramai orang tengah kena berhenti kerja lah sebab COVID, company buang semua benda. So for me it's just I want to help people be able to find a job so that they get to do whatever that they want to do. So my goal was I just want to help as many people as possible. Tak ada recognition ke apa, I do it myself, I buat sendiri, lepas tu tiba-tiba dapat offer untuk volunteer dengan talent corp semua benda, that comes additional. But at the end of the day, it comes back to you. Why do you want to do it? Is your reason solely untuk buat orang lain happy ataupun untuk get recognition and award and promotion from other people? Sebab tu bila orang macam celebrity yang buat benda for the sake of the fans, it's a little bit harder rather than for you to do it by yourself. Yeah, Irsyad. Irsyad kan yang angkat tangan kan? Siapa angkat tangan tadi? Dah senyap dah. Okay. So, I sambung Tapi nanti we can continue to talk about that a little bit more lah kalau ada more question. So, we all have, okay, tak apa Irsyad. So we all have the same 24 hours in a day. But our 24 hours is not the same. Macam saya cakap, some people jenis yang produktif pagi-pagi buta. Dia boleh bangun 4 pagi nak belajar semua. Some people jenis yang tak boleh bangun pagi tapi dia jenis yang boleh stay up malam. Ataupun dia jenis yang suka kerja malam. So find out what works for you and spend your time untuk delegate when you want to do certain things in your life. So you all have different aspect of your life kan. Ada studies nak kena manage, ada personal life, family matters nak kena manage. You have your social life sebab kita tak nak fokus belajar je dan nanti hidup bosan kan. Lepas tu we have our extracurricular, your club activities that you want to do. So you need to be able to manage them all, especially kat uni. Bila you dah belajar time management in university, it makes it easier bila you dah start kerja nanti juga. Sebab bila dah start kerja, you nak kena juggle different projects at work, you nak kena manage your friendship outside of work, semua benda. So being able to manage your time well from now can help you in the future. So first things first, every single time masuk semester baru, make a list of all the important deadlines. Assignment due bila, exam bila you nak kena submit certain things, bila you nak kena hantar semua benda tu kan. Then you have a list of all the deadlines, make a list, tampal kat depan meja so that you know this is all your deadlines. And then you reverse plan your schedule. So sebagai contoh, kalau you ada an assignment you nak kena submit you ada research paper, you akan submit by the end of May, so 31st May. And then you rasa macam okay, assignment tu panjang ni, lepas tu you nak kena buat research ke apa kan. Mungkin untuk tulis assignment tu you need 3 minggu untuk buat assignment tu. Campur research, campur menulis, campur nak kena edit semua benda. So dan 3 minggu daripada 31 Mei, you akan start 10 hari bulan mungkin. So at least you give yourself time untuk buat. Yelah, I cakap dia macam ni, tapi most of the time student akan buat assignment last minute. We all know that. We do assignments last minute. I pun buat macam tu juga. Tapi as much as possible, kalau you boleh reverse plan your schedule, give yourself more time untuk study. Give yourself more time untuk buat assignment. Sebab the more time you have, the better you can do your assignments, and kalau you siap awal, then you have less time, less things to worry lah kan. So you have more time to prepare, untuk belajar exam, your schedule. So tak adalah you terkejut tidur, dia exam next week, aku tak belajar lagi, untuk assignment pun tak siap lagi. So make a deadline of when you want to start. And then at the end of the day, things happen in life kan. We something happen, tiba-tiba family sakit ke, you sakit ke, you kena COVID, kena quarantine ke apa kan. You can make adjustments to it when needed. Tapi at least when you have that deadline punya list, and when you have already planned when you want to start certain things, you know exactly when to make adjustment. Or mungkin minggu ni tiba-tiba ada club activity yang besar, you nak kena buat event, dinner, volunteer program ke apa. So then you can start your assignment a week early. Or you can plan more time to study. Instead of 1 hour a day, you plan 2 hours a day to make up for the time yang you akan busy with other stuff. So some of you mungkin dah pernah dengar, this is a technique I pernah cuba. So it doesn't work for everybody Pomodoro technique ni, it doesn't work for everybody. But sebab I pernah cuba masa I buat masters dulu, it works for me for a little bit, and then after that I dah tak boleh dah. 2 hours a day to make up for the time yang you akan busy with other stuff. Pomodoro technique is you focus on one specific task. So some of you mungkin dah pernah dengar, sebagai contoh you nak technique I pernah cuba. So it doesn't work for everybody. Pomodoro so you focus on that one essay, work for everybody. So then you spend 25 minutes, you take a timer, so pakai phone ke apa kan, you take a timer, fokus benda tu, fully you buat benda tu je, 25 minutes. Write your essay, menulis je ataupun you baca ataupun you research just for 25 minutes. And then after that 25 minutes, you take a break 5 minutes. So during that 25 minutes of you doing that is one Pomodoro. You don't do anything else. Jangan buka phone, buka social media, jangan buka Twitter, jangan tiba-tiba buka YouTube ke, tengok Spotify, tengok YouTube sini, tengok Netflix ke apa. You focus je on your essay for 25 minutes. During your 5 minute breaks, you boleh buat apa-apa you nak, 5 minutes. And then you start balik 25 minutes of really focused work. Sebab some people jenis yang memang masa dia fokus tu dia nak buat benda tu je. So mungkin you focus 25 minutes, you nak fokus apply kerja je. 25 minit you nak fokus nama-nama buat assignment je, ataupun you nak fokus study exam je. Tapi bila you focus for too long, you penat tau. It's mentally tiring for you to study for 1 hour, 2 hours at the time. So some people akan break it up, 25 minit buat kerja, fokus je, jangan buat benda lain, 5 minit rehat. 25 minit, 5 minit. And then after every 4 Pomodoro yang you dah buat, so nak dekat sejam of work, you take a longer break. Just untuk rehat, recharge, and then you start again. So benda ni helps you to be really really focused and ignore all the other distractions out there. Sebab yelah kita live in the world of social media. Sekejap-sekejap dia buat kerja sekejap, check Twitter. Sekejap-sekejap dia check Instagram. Sekejap-sekejap buka Snapchat ke, buka TikTok ke kan. So you want to be able to focus. So when you set aside 25 minit tu, you memang buat benda tu je, and then you rehat. So in that way you have that burst of energy just to do that one particular thing. But like I said, you can try this out. Some people jenis yang tak boleh, sebab macam I jenis yang tak boleh, sebab otak I jenis yang suka buat 2-3 benda sekaligus. So I tak boleh buat satu benda je, I cepat bosan. So you can try it out to see if it works for you or not. One thing yang this would be useful no matter who you are, is to have a time management matrix. So break up things into level of urgency. Benda tu urgent ataupun tak urgent. So belah kiri ni dua-dua urgent, belah kanan ni dua-dua tak urgent. And then you break it up into importance. Atas is important, bawah is not important. So if it's urgent and important, you do it now. Sebagai contoh, you tiba-tiba sakit perut sekarang. So of course you kena pergi toilet sekarang kan. It's very very urgent, it's very very important. You want to do it now. Mungkin you ada crisis, family sakit or you sakit, you nak kena buat sekarang, you nak kena pergi klinik, bawa family pergi hospital. It's urgent and it's important. You do it now. So if it's not urgent but then it is important, you want to do it later. Sebagai contoh, you have an assignment tapi assignment tu due next week. So you have time, it's important for you to do it but it's not as urgent. Kalau assignment tu due esok, then yes, it's urgent. But if assignment tu due next week or the week after, it's not that urgent but it's important, you schedule it to do it later. And then things yang urgent tapi not important, so mungkin you boleh delegate to somebody else. So sebagai contoh, benda yang urgent you nak kena buat sekarang tapi tak penting pun, macam contoh balas email. Ada certain email mungkin patut balas tapi macam kalau tak balas lambat sikit macam okay kot. So then you boleh minta orang lain buatkan ke apa. And then not urgent and not important. Ni macam Netflix ke, you nak lepak scroll TikTok, buka IG Reels ke apa. Benda tu tak penting. Benda tu fun. We all need that. Benda tu macam a good way to de-stress after a long day at work. Tapi you tak nak buat benda tu for too long sebab then it takes your time away from the actual work yang you kena buat. So we are going to do an activity. So ada A, urgent and important, you do it now. B, not urgent but then important, you schedule it for later. C is urgent but not important, so benda yang you boleh minta orang lain buatkan. Ataupun D, not urgent and not important, you can avoid that. So I'm going to say a few contoh activity and then I nak you guys dalam chat let me know which quadrant it falls under, A, B, C or D. So sebagai contoh, going to the gym for your weekly workout. What do you guys think, which quadrant would that be? Urgent and important, not urgent and important, urgent and not important, not urgent and not important. So Liza cakap B. So not urgent and important. Going to the gym for your weekly workout. Benda tu penting for your physical health, for your mental health, tapi tak adalah urgent sangat kan. So you can schedule it. Betul? So appointment with a career advisor or academic advisor. So contohnya buat appointment dengan Puan Liza dekat DSA. Which quadrant will that be? A, urgent and important. Okay. Ada orang lagi ada jawapan lain? Ke semua rasa A? A ataupun B? Urgent, not urgent but important. So it depends. So kalau appointment you sebab you ada interview next week, mungkin not urgent tapi important. Kalau you punya interview esok, mungkin urgent lah untuk you pergi last minute interview tip kan. I cakap not urgent and not important. So kalau awal lagi you masih sama SEM 2, you pergi sekarang untuk check in, tapi you tak nak lah avoid benda tu kan. So we don't want to avoid going to a career advisor. So mungkin it's urgent, mungkin it's not urgent lah tapi it's important for you. So kalau benda tu bukan rushing sangat, you don't have to do it today. You can schedule it for next week, you can schedule it for the week after. So let's see. Working on an assignment that is due in 3 weeks. So nak buat assignment tapi due lagi 3 minggu. Which quadrant will that be? Quadrant B. B ataupun C? Aisyah cakap C, tapi ramai cakap B. Alright. Zacun cakap A. Zacun ni jenis yang suka buat awal-awal siapkan cepat-cepat. Kalau assignment tu due in 3 weeks, then yes, most likely it will be a B. It's important tapi not as urgent. Attending a club meeting. So you join club, you join society. You ada society, you ada club, and then you have to attend a meeting. Which of this will it be? A, urgent and important. Okay, anyone else ada answers? Ke semua rasa A? It's very urgent and important for you to attend that meeting. Tara B, not urgent and important. So that depends as well on you. Kalau you president club tu, you kenalah pergi. Sebab kalau you tak ada kat situ, siapa nak mempengerusikan club meeting tu kan? Tapi kalau you sekadar member ataupun if you have other urgent stuff yang you kena buat, mungkin you boleh skip. So mungkin it falls down to C. Urgent tapi not important. Kalau you sekadar member je. So club meeting tu kalau benda tu cakap pasal event yang akan happen tapi you tak ada participation pun in the event, then it's not important for you to go. Tapi macam saya cakap lah, it falls back to apa role you dalam meeting you, apa role you dalam club tu. Having lunch or dinner, what part of it will, which quadrant will that be? I suka gelak pasal apa buat makan ni sebab I just had a baby last year. So anything for me is now fall under not urgent and important. Sebagai contoh lunch. Lunch dinner important tapi tak urgent sebab urgent is untuk baby Tapi yes, macam I cakap, it's A+. You need to have lunch, you need to have your meals, you need to have your dinner. So definitely urgent, definitely important. Doing laundry, basuh baju, buat dobi. Which part of it? Which quadrant? Okay, Liza cakap C, Ramai cakap B. Okay. Okay, kalau you boleh buat sendiri, you boleh buat is important tapi tak urgent sangat. Kalau you dah habis sangat baju kat dalam closet tu, tak cukup baju, you nak kena buat sendiri, you boleh buat sendiri. Ataupun kalau you jenis yang boleh hantar pergi dobi, you delegate the job. So it becomes urgent but not important. So you delegate it to a kedai dobi. Kedai dobi buatkan, you ada masa untuk buat kerja you kan. So things like that. So this time management matrix, you boleh buat for your academic studies, you boleh buat for your personal life. Any task that you have, you think about benda tu penting ke untuk buat sekarang ataupun can you schedule it for later. And kalau penting tak penting, benda tu kena ke you yang buat ataupun can you delegate it to somebody else. Sebab sometimes kita rasa macam banyak sangat benda yang kita nak kena buat semua benda sendiri kan, tapi banyak je benda yang you can ask somebody to do it, ask somebody else to do it or get help from somebody else kan. So sebagai contoh macam I run kerja-kerja on my own kan, tapi tak semua benda yang I buat sendiri. Sebagai contoh designing logo semua benda I get somebody else to do it, I get my friends to do it. Bila I ada banyak benda admin task yang I nak kena buat, I pergi on Fiverr, I cari freelancer untuk buat kan. So I bayar freelancer to do it. So that I can spend my time on bigger stuff yang lagi penting, lagi berguna untuk I buat, and benda-benda kecil I akan employ somebody else to do it. So macam you tengok businesses pun, they employ freelancers, they employ accounting auditors untuk buatkan benda yang they don't have the time to do it. Same goes as a student lah, certain things you boleh delegate, you work in the group to do it together ke apa kan. So you find ways to reduce the workload but then also benefit to get the most out of it. So it's not just academic, you can do it for your life, you can do it for your business. Siapa nak buka taska kucing nanti tu, later on pun boleh buat juga benda ni, semua benda. So it helps you to prioritize apa benda yang penting yang you kena buat sekarang, apa benda yang you boleh ignore. So watching Grey's Anatomy punya new episode definitely masuk under not urgent and not important. Catch up on your Netflix ke, catch up on your K-drama punya series ke semua. Not important, not important, not urgent. But if you have the time in between your punya work, you want to de-stress, go ahead and do it. Just don't spend too long. Okay. And last thing about trying to manage your time well, find an accountability partner. Find a friend, find somebody that can help you to stay accountable. So macam we have a few people in here kan, and then when you say, oh you nak study, you nak dapat dekan, and then you also have a friend yang also have the same goal nak dapat dekan juga. You work together, study together. You might not study the same thing, tapi it's okay as long as you guys work together towards your own goal. It's just useful untuk ada orang. Macam saya cakap tadi, I belajar, I suka ada kawan walaupun dia tak belajar benda sama dengan I, dia belajar benda lain. I just like to have a friend yang boleh, kalau I tiba-tiba terbuka phone, dia akan bising, Syaza jangan buka phone. So masa I buat master dulu, I was one of the few budak master Malaysian lah dekat universiti I. So I suka pergi lepak universiti punya library, walaupun I boleh study kat rumah sendiri, I suka pergi library and I akan panggil one of the undergrad Malaysian tu datang join I. So I study dengan undergrad, tapi dia belajar dia punya accounting degree, buat foundation dia, first year dia. I akan buat kerja master I. And then dia just duduk situ, I duduk situ buat benda lain. Tapi kalau I buka phone je, I laptop tiba-tiba buka benda lain je, mata dia akan pandang, Syazah tutup balik benda tu, buat kerja. Terus macam okay, kena buat kerja. So it helps to have an accountability partner, somebody that can keep you accountable. Somebody yang boleh remind you, kau dah buat benda ni ke belum? Contohnya you nak pergi gym every week kan, you find a gym partner. Sebab nanti partner you akan cakap lah macam, kau tak pergi gym lagi minggu ni, bila nak pergi? Kau tak pergi workout lagi minggu ni, jomlah pergi berlari sekejap, pergi jogging sekejap. So bila you ada kawan, you akan rasa lagi motivated untuk buat benda tu. Sebab yelah you tak buat sorang-sorang, you ada kawan, it's more fun that way. So find a friend and also find somebody yang is responsible lah. You tak nak lah dari kawan lepas tu, aku malas nak buat benda ni. Itulah aku pun malas. Cuma tak payah buat lah. You tak nak jadi macam tu. So you want to find somebody that is accountable, that can keep you accountable but also motivate you to do better. So you macam compete dengan one another pun boleh juga. So healthy competition is good. Sebab you motivate each other to do more, you motivate each other to do better than you were before. Okay, let's take a 2 minutes break. How are you guys feeling? Kalau nak tanya soalan sekarang boleh tanya sekejap ataupun nak rehat kejap, rehat otak sebab dah banyak sangat benda masuk. Anyone have any thoughts, discussion, questions you nak tanya? How are you guys feeling? Boleh semua senyap. Masih okay. Otak okay? Tak information overload sangat? Puasa going okay? Susah juga sebenarnya bercakap masa puasa ni. Rasa macam nak minum air. Biasanya ada botol air kat tepi ni. Rasa satu botol tu, setengah botol boleh habis. Okay Aisyah nak bagi pendapat boleh?
Okay. Basically tadi kan saya tengok ramai yang cakap pasal nak dapat dekan and macam mana study for you to get dekan kan. Okay. So macam saya punya cara study, saya bukan jenis study awal, but saya selalu study last minute tau. Okay. Sebelum exam saya selalu study sebelum exam. So memang saya punya perangai macam tu. Even cuti seminggu saya akan study sebelum exam. So first, biasa korang kena kaji subjek tu. Korang jangan menghafal tu paling penting. So korang kena apa? Korang kena faham apa benda yang kita nak study. And korang take note mana topik-topik mana yang masuk. Okay, itu satu. Lepas tu korang jangan tidur lambat. Kalau korang tidur lambat, korang akan bila waktu exam korang akan jadi macam hilang tau. Korang punya tumpuan, korang akan mengantuk dalam kelas. So benda tu memang susah. We have to avoid that. And then macam saya cakap, study smart tu macam awak kena faham. Awak jangan hafal. Study hard tu awak menghafal. Awak akan fikir je pasal benda tu. Awak macam ni susah lah, macam ni susah. Tapi tak. Awak study smart tu awak kena macam, awak dekat situ, awak boleh cari tau. Awak buka di TikTok ke Facebook ke YouTube. Awak tulis di situ how to study smart. Macam-macam cara keluar. Macam awak dah baca and awak ambil kertas kosong, awak tulis apa yang awak rasa awak dapat. So bila tak ada tu awak boleh, bila awak tak dapat tu awak tengok balik buku. Oh ni tak dapat. So basically kan korang nak study tu macam lecturer saya pun cakap awak kena study smart, not study hard. Tu lagi memudahkan lah awak punya nak jawab exam. So basically korang jangan stress-stress. Tu point yang pertama lah. So jangan stress-stress, jangan tidur lambat and your exam will macam secara smoothly je boleh jalan. So itu je lah saya nak cakap. Jangan stres-stres je. Tidur lambat pun jangan. Jangan pukul 4 pagi awak baru nak tidur and exam pukul 8 awak hanya ada dalam masa 2 jam ke 4 jam saja nak tidur. Jangan minum kopi sebelum nak exam nanti awak semua tak boleh tidur pagi. So senang macam tu je lah. Sebab saya macam mana exam, saya takkan tidur sebelum lepas pukul 12. Dan pukul 11, pukul 10 macam tu saya dah tidur. And esok saya akan bangun lah pukul 4, 5 pagi saya akan study sikit. And then sebelum masuk dewan exam tu awak jangan baca sangat. Nanti awak lupa sebab awak punya memori tu awak dah padatkan tau sebelum exam tu. Tapi bila awak, bila awak study lagi, awak macam bila masa tu awak dah blank. Apa yang tadi aku baca, apa yang aku baca, macam tu. Lepas tu lagi satu, ni last tip lah sebab nanti kan lama pula saya cakap. Last tips, awak masuk exam, dekat depan kertas exam tu kan ada macam ruang-ruang kosong, and then awak tulis apa yang awak ingat. And bila awak buka belakang, macam mana ada soalan dia, dia akan apa tu, bila ada soalan dia, awak dah ada dah jawapan dekat depan tu. So dia basically senang lah macam tu. Tak susah sebenarnya, tapi kita yang selalu susahkan dia. Kita boleh mudahkan benda tu, jangan kita susahkan. Okay, sekian daripada saya. Bye.
Betul tu. Jangan stress dan never sleep late lah before an exam. Sebab tu sangat susah. And menghafal tu, jangan menghafal tu, it's not just for exam. It's also when you go out later for jobs. So sebab macam ramai orang pergi bila dah start apply kerja, bila dah start pergi interview, diorang hafal tak jawapan untuk pergi interview kan. Okay, tell me about yourself, diorang hafal jawapan diorang. Tell me about your weakness, diorang hafal semua jawapan kan. So bila you menghafal, you dah fokus on you nak ikut specifically rubric tu macam tu. So bila you lupa point you je kan, you akan terus macam, alamak apa aku nak cakap kan, aku tak ingat jawab apa, tak ingat point aku. But bila you faham apa yang nak cakap tu, bila you faham apa yang you belajar, you tak ingat word for word pun is okay. Because the main point you still tahu. You still tahu exactly what it is about, what you want to talk about, then you boleh buat. Just hafal key points lah. Same goes to public speaking, same goes to nak kena buat presentation. You jangan menghafal word to word. You just hafal your points, kalau apa benda fakta you kena hafal lah, macam tarikh bila contohnya you nak cakap pasal World War II ke apa kan. You kena hafal fakta, tapi jangan hafal sentence by sentence, word by word. Because satu hilang kan, you akan blank terus, lepas tu nanti you lagi stress. So kita tak nak stress, kita semua nak chill-chill sahaja. The more chill, the easier it is for you to learn something new. But thank you Aisyah for that. Kita relax.
Welcome.
Yeah. Ada orang kat tangan ke tu Aisyah? Okay, Zaitun.
Nak tanya, kalau kan contoh kita nak ambil part time kan, kerja part time yang mana? Macam mana nak cakap, part time tu memang bagus ke tak bagus sebenarnya?
Tu ada dalam point lepas ni. Kita tunggu je Zaitun, you suka tanya benda-benda yang macam I akan cakap lah. So kita tunggu sekejap Okay, kita continue on. Dah like 20 minit, 10 minit break. So, ada things. Okay, ni part relax lah. So ni tak ada benda-benda stress lah. Things yang you boleh buat masa kat college, masa kat university to make the most out of your time kan. Macam saya cakap tadi, get to know your professors, your lecturers, your advisors. So sebagai contoh dalam gambar ni yang ini, dua-dua ni international student advisors masa saya belajar dulu. Yang ini baru, ni gambar baru, ni semua lecturer I masa I buat foundation dekat Intech Shah Alam dulu. I came back last month. Jadi for an event punya judge. Tapi even after I dah 10 tahun keluar Intech pun, I still keep in touch dengan diorang. I still jumpa diorang setahun sekali, lepak makan, get their advice. This was my education professor masa kat belajar kat uni dulu. And then this was one of the dean masa saya belajar dulu lah. So your professors, your advisors, your lecturers, they are your guide. They are there to help you, to support you, your academic journey, your non-academic journey. And bila you nak start apply kerja bila dah grad nanti, you nak apply masters ke, you nak apply PhD ke, your advisors, your professors, they are there to be your reference. So you want to know them and they want to know you. Sebab you tak nak minta reference daripada orang yang tak kenal siapa you. Lagi-lagi kalau you belajar kat tempat yang macam I dulu dengan profesor I yang education tu kan, satu profesor, satu lecture tu ada dalam 100-150 orang. So obviously dia takkan ada masa tau nak kenal every single person in there. So you kena take the initiative untuk kenal dengan dia orang, lepak after class untuk jumpa dia orang, tanya soalan ke apa, just untuk for them to get to know you a little bit better. And then they can also help you to develop yourself personally and professionally. So I got interested in education. I got interested in this line of work sebab my professor in education tu. I belajar dengan dia, I macam best juga tengok apa dia buat sebenarnya. Lepas tu every week after class I stay back after class untuk tanya dia soalan, untuk minta dia advice. Even I ambil kelas dia sekali je, 4 tahun tu satu kelas je I ambil dengan dia tau. Tapi every semester I email dia minta advice. Lepas tu bila I nak apply masters, I minta dia macam professor boleh tak you be my reference, tuliskan reference untuk apply master kan. So even apply kerja pun you tuliskan reference untuk I. So you develop that network with them, you develop that relationship. And it's not, some people akan cakap benda ni macam sucking up to professors, and you are not sucking up. You are there to learn from them, because bila you nak kerja, your professor yang kenal orang industri macam mana. Mungkin you orang pernah kerja kat industri. So then they know people, they can help find people yang you boleh connect with and you boleh work with. So get to know them a little bit more. See them as a source of advice and motivation about macam, oh professor I nak buat benda ni lah tapi I tak tahu nak buat macam mana. Ada advice tak? Then they can share with you your advice. They have connection dengan alumni, student yang pernah belajar semua benda kan. You get to know from them. So you mungkin tak ada connection dengan industri, you mungkin tak ada connection nak masuk industri tu kan. Your professors ada banyak. So utilize that as much as possible. Also utilize your university facilities. This is one area yang ramai student selalu tak buat. Every university, every college, they have a lot of resources, a lot of facilities. Library services, student services, studios, lab, counselling, career services, gym, sports. So many options available for students, and most of them are free to students. So make use of that. Sebagai contoh macam DSA buat career coaching, career services, they have that option. Use them. Kalau nak minta cari part time kerja ke, intern ke, nak cari kerja, nanti use them, minta advice macam mana nak cari kerja. Some universities boleh tolong buat resume review. Some universities punya career services boleh buat mock interviews ke apa. They have career fairs ke apa. You get their help. Library services yang ramai orang selalu macam underutilized, sebab most libraries, if orang akan ingat library ni tempat pergi belajar je, mungkin tempat ambil textbook. Tapi they have a lot more resources online and offline juga. Contohnya kalau you nak buat research, lepas tu you cari satu benda yang library you tak ada kan. Lepas tu you akan stress, oh library aku tak ada buku ni, macam mana aku nak buat kan. You boleh minta kat librarian tu. Most university, most college punya library, kalau diorang tak ada, diorang boleh cari daripada library lain, pinjamkan untuk you tau. So most library services ada interlibrary loans. I tahu ni sebab I kerja kat library dulu. My part time job masa belajar, kerja kat library. So kerja I is kalau universiti kita tak ada, pinjam kat universiti lain. And kalau ada rezeki, any of you belajar overseas kat UK, you belajar kat one university, you boleh ada access untuk pergi universiti lain and pakai library diorang. So macam masa I kat belajar dulu, I kadang-kadang pergi je universiti, kawan I punya universiti, lepak kat library diorang, belajar kat situ, pinjam buku kat situ. Sebagai student, you can do that. And then you have studios and lab kan, sebab lagi-lagi budak design, budak creative, designer, software, semua benda. Most universities akan offer benda tu, macam editing software and all that kind of stuff. Make use of that, sebab bila you dah keluar university, you dah keluar college, you have to pay tau to use all the softwares, you have to pay to use all the lab. So selagi boleh, when you are in universities, make the most out of your time. Make the most out of the facilities that they offer. Yang paling penting ni lah, counselling tau. Sebab kat luar you kena bayar tau nak pergi terapi. Kat universiti biasanya dah ada included tau. So use it. Kalau you perlukan pertolongan, you need help, talk to people kan. Go see a counsellor. I siap menangis lagi jumpa academic counsellor I. Sebab tak tahu nak buat apa dengan hidup kan. So you make use of whatever that is there by the university, sebab you dah bayar tuition fees, you dah bayar facilities fees. Make the most out of it. Sebab dah keluar kena bayar kan, mahal lah hidup ni sebenarnya. So bila jadi student tu kan, you have access to a lot of free or discounted software, classes, apps. Some universities kalau dia orang pakai Google Workspace, you have access to Google Drive lah, all the Google softwares, Google apps. And as a student, you have less responsibility. Bila you dah kerja, you dah ada family, you nak kena jaga, commitment semua banyak. As a student, you have less responsibility. So you have more time untuk explore new things kat university or outside of university. And then you have access to a lot of mentorship and networking opportunities dengan alumni ke, dengan orang kat luar industri ke. When you go out and talk to them, get exposure, get mentorship, get networking experience from them. Then talking about networking semua benda, you need to develop. As I told, this is for you part ni lepas ni. So when you develop your employability kan, you want to focus. Sebab at the end of the day, you belajar, you nak cari kerja. Tak ada orang nak belajar, memang belajar itu satu macam lifelong journey, you will do it until the end kan. Tapi at the end of the day, you also want to find a job. So how do you find a job is you have to develop your employability from now on. You have to have the skill set, you have to have the experiences. So bila you kat uni, bila you kat college sekarang, you join a volunteer program. Kenapa join volunteer? You learn a lot from volunteering program tau. You learn skills, you learn networking, communication. You attend career fairs. Macam I cakap tadi, even if you are not applying for a job, just go to a career fair just to have that feel. Get that motivation of seeing other people tengah apply kerja kan. So macam cakap, oh aku nak jadi macam dia in 5 years time. Oh aku nak tahu macam dia nak buat benda ni. So when you attend career fairs, you learn a lot. And usually career fairs akan ada workshops and akan ada seminar talks juga. So you can attend to just see what is there, learn from all the speakers. And then buat internship. Kalau even if your diploma, your degree tak ada minta your internship punya requirement, do an internship masa cuti semester, it can help you to develop a little bit more. So you want to focus on building your skills kan. So think about what career do you want to buat, apa kerja you nak kerja nanti in the future and what do you need to get there, what skill set do you require. So macam I cakap tadi, masa I belajar dulu I kerja part time as a librarian. So ini masa I undergrad, ini masa I master. So masa I kerja masters, I dah jadi, I think I was grade 4 dah jadi librarian tu, so I jaga team kat bawah I lah. Masa I student undergrad, I kerja memang assistant biasa je. So kerja I jadi tu susun buku dekat bak buku, I kerja overnight shift. So make sure printer isi, printer okay semua benda. Kalau ada student cari buku tak jumpa, I akan tolong carikan. I akan tolong support kalau ada event kat dalam library ke apa semua benda kan. But at the end of the day, I was there to make sure yang library tu run and student boleh datang belajar. And keep the whole library safe lah and clean sebenarnya. My initial goal masa nak kerja tu satu je. Satu, I nak cari duit. Macam Hakim cakap lah. So kalau you nak kerja untuk cari extra duit, satu you spend, you think about how many hours can you actually spend to work, satu. And dua, macam Hakim cakap juga, you think about your goal kan. So mungkin memang fokus you datang belajar is untuk belajar. Tapi kalau you have time yang you boleh buat part time, but also depend on what kind of part time. So some part time jobs jenis yang relax, some part time job jenis yang heavy. So macam I punya part time job as a librarian very relax. I boleh study sambil belajar, sambil kerja. Sebab I kerja pun 11.45 malam sampai pukul 8 pagi. Sebab library kita orang buka 24 hours. So dia kena ada orang untuk tolong buka library lah and make sure library tu hidup kan. So I kerja duduk kat meja tu, orang student datang swipe card untuk make sure yang student boleh masuk. So I duduk kat situ jaga library, I belajar lah, I buat assignment, I study. So I find a job yang bagi I belajar sambil I buat kerja. Some people jenis yang dia nak buat part time benda lain kan. So some people jenis yang part time dia kerja kat hotel ke, part time dia kerja kat dining hall ke, part time dia kerja kat kedai lobby. So my friend dulu masa belajar dia kerja kat kedai lobby ataupun kerja kat restoran. Tapi bila you buat macam tu, make sure you spend, macam grab food sekarang ke, you nak buat food panda ke, you nak grab rider ke, boleh buat macam tu. Cumanya you focus on how many hours can you spend untuk kerja versus study. So macam masa kalau student yang belajar kat overseas, usually visa akan limitkan 20 hours a week. Maximum untuk kerja 20 hours part time. So biasanya usually I akan kerja dalam 15 hours, 17 hours maximum. I takkan go over 20 hours lah. So I akan spend 17 hours and then the rest of it is untuk kerja, untuk belajar. So kalau you nak buat grab food ke, you nak buat grab rider ke, you nak buat food panda ke apa semua, make sure you tak spend too long yang you lupa untuk belajar lah. So focus on your goal is actually untuk belajar juga. Tapi what other skills can you develop so that kalau you nak cari kerja part time, you boleh buat dua-dua sekaligus. And it's never too early untuk start preparing about your career because the earlier you start, the more prepared you are. Sebab macam saya cakap lah, some people macam bila dah grad baru dah aku tak tahu apa nama kerja yang aku nak buat. Aku tak tahu career apa aku nak buat. So the earlier you start, you tahu okay aku nak kerja graphic designer. So bila aku dah bercakap dengan orang ni, dia cakap aku kena ada software ni. So then you have time to develop that software punya experience, software punya expertise. So macam okay Hakim cakap cari part time yang tenang. Yes. Cari part time yang tenang yang you kalau you tak payah spend, you tak payah OT lama sangat, you tak payah buat tu sebab so you nak kena masa rehat sebenarnya. So you need to find what is suitable for you. Gaji is one thing, memang gaji minimum kena ada, but you also need to make sure yang you nak kerja part time tu partly untuk gaji ke apa, but also untuk skills. What can you develop? What skills can you learn from that particular part time job or internship even? So your internship, your part time job, your volunteer work, all of it is to help you develop your skill set untuk focus on your career. So depending on what kind of careers you nak masuk, what kind of skills do you need to actually be better, what kind of skills do you need to succeed in that particular job, and then you focus on opportunities yang boleh tolong you untuk build up that skill. Mana pergi benda ni? So contoh you guys can screenshot this, ada three slides. So this is a source from Economics Impact. So depending on what kind of area you nak masuk, ada certain skills yang a little bit more needed, ada certain skills yang mungkin not so much needed. Macam you need to have basic digital skills, you need to have basic data analysis, IT support ke, digital marketing ke. So this is more technical punya skills lah. But yang ni, so LinkedIn Learning tulis this is their top 10 most in demand soft skills. So management skills, communication, customer service, leadership, sales, project management, research, analytical skills, marketing, teamwork. So bila you nak buat part time ke, bila you nak buat volunteer work ke, you nak buat internship ke apa kan, think about apa yang aku perlukan untuk kerja dalam bidang tu, and part time macam mana yang aku boleh develop benda ni. So macam customer service, yang itu benda paling simple sebenarnya untuk buat customer service. You jadi call center punya rep ke, you jadi kedai Adobe jaga counter ke, jadi cashier kat restoran, jadi cashier promoter dekat Maidin, Giant ke apa kan. Benda tu is customer service. As you can see, it is one of the most in demand skills sebab tak ramai orang have the skill set untuk deal dengan customer tau. You learn a lot from being a cashier or being a promoter. You learn how to deal with customers, you learn how to understand people punya problem, you learn how to deal with difficult people, you learn how to communicate with people from different backgrounds, different races, semua benda. So being able to just do customer service is a good experience in and of itself. Macam I kerja library, customer service is a library job but it's still a customer service job. I was still a customer service punya assistant. I tolong orang understand dia nak cari buku tapi tak jumpa, so I tolong dia orang cari buku. Oh buku ni hilang, pergi cari buku ni. Oh dia orang pinjam buku ni tapi tak jumpa kat mana nak ambil, semua benda tolong. So it's customer service. The more you develop that customer service kan, sebenarnya seramai dia cakap oh I kerja jadi cashier je macam boleh ke, ataupun I kerja jadi dropship agent je, ataupun I jadi reseller je, or I jual business, I jual tudung kat Instagram, boleh ke? Yes, benda-benda tu membantu sebenarnya. You belajar macam mana nak kenal dengan orang, macam nak talk dengan klien, nak layan customer, semua benda. Those are good skills to have. So kalau you buat business you sendiri, you buat reselling business, dropship business kan, those are good experiences to have sebenarnya. And then you think about hard skills. Hard skills ni macam technical skills, software development, SQL, coding, Python, Java, semua benda ni. If you have all these technical skills, you nak masuk technical punya industry, would be useful. So kalau you nak buat computing ke IT ke apa semua benda kan, having some sort of these skills can make you a little bit more employable and more in demand by employers. So you want to get started today. So a lot of the things that you can do, benda yang you boleh buat sekarang from SEM 2, SEM 3 as a first year student, you boleh pergi jumpa career advisor, talk to Puan Farah or anybody at dsa, attend a networking event, pergi career fair, find an internship masa cuti, create a LinkedIn profile if it's useful for your industry, create your online portfolio. Some people yang buat creative multimedia ke apa, you need to have an online portfolio. Buat sendiri website or use a ready-made template untuk buat portfolio. Conduct informational interviews. Ni benda yang jarang Malaysian buat tapi you boleh buat, which is just literally you nak masuk industri tu, you tengok industri tu siapa yang top people in the industry kan, who's the influencers in the industry ataupun orang besar, orang ternama dalam industri tu. Try to reach out to them and ask if you can conduct an informational interview, which is essentially just you borak dengan diorang over coffee ke apa kan, ataupun over Zoom, you just ask them about their work. what do they do, any advice untuk young people yang nak masuk industri tu, get their tips, get their advice, semua benda. It's just for you to get to know about the industry and the job before you actually masuk. You want to talk to seniors, you want to talk to alumni, you want to attend career talks macam ni, you want to start your master resume. So this is one note to remember. Master resume is very very useful, and it's useful to start bila you kat uni. So when you are in university, buka Google Doc. So I recommend Google Doc sebab Google Doc you boleh buka on any devices. Bila you kat luar, you pakai phone lain ke laptop lain, you still boleh buka. Buka a Google Doc, just make a list of everything yang you pernah buat in university. You pernah join club, you pernah buat event ni, you pernah join webinar ke apa, you make a list of every single thing. And every single time you buat benda baru, you buat kerja baru ke, you buat intern ke apa, you masukkan dalam tu. So if you kumpul benda ni over the next couple of years, you dah start kerja, nanti you kumpul your first job, you masuk dalam tu, second job you masuk dalam tu, third job, semua benda you masukkan dalam tu. So at the end of the day, your master resume is growing tau. You have a list of everything yang you pernah buat dalam hidup you. Benda ni berguna kenapa? Sebab kita manusia, kita tak ingat everything yang kita pernah buat dalam hidup. So kita ni kadang-kadang apa yang I makan minggu lepas pun I lupa. So apatah lagi benda yang I pernah buat masa I belajar ataupun benda yang I pernah buat masa I punya first job 5 years ago. So bila you ada master resume, you keep track of everything yang you pernah buat. So even if you apply kerja 5 years from now pun kan, tiba-tiba dia orang tanya you soalan, you pernah buat benda ni tak? Lepas tu you macam, oh yes actually I pernah buat benda ni masa I kat uni dulu, this is what I did. So master resume you is not untuk you apply kerja, but it's just for you untuk ingatkan diri you pasal apa achievement yang you pernah buat, apa accomplishment yang you pernah buat masa you belajar ataupun masa you kerja. So bila you nak pergi career fairs, how to find and where to find career fairs? Every year usually memang banyak. If you're in KL, there's a lot. Usually kat Mid Valley, Pavilion, KLCC is the top 3 tempat untuk buat career fairs lah sebenarnya. So macam the Malaysia Career and Training Fair is usually at Mid Valley, and the next one is in September. MyStar Job punya fair banyak, and usually kat KLCC ataupun kat IOI ke dekat mana, they have different ones across the year. So ada May, June, October, November. Talent Bank Career Fair every year is in Sunway Pyramid, and it's always in March, so you can keep ahead of next year untuk March punya career fair. But there's a lot career fairs, usually either university buat sendiri ataupun college buat sendiri ataupun yang memang company buat besar-besar punya kan. So just attend a few untuk you get the feel of it, see the companies, tengok company apa ada, kadang-kadang company besar ada, kadang-kadang company kecil ada. So you get to see opportunities kerja macam mana yang ada out there. So some I tak tahu kenapa satu tu tak keluar. Yang tak keluar bawah Talent tu Job Street. So follow all these people on social media because they are some of the people yang selalu tunjuk pasal kerja apa opportunities networking, career events yang ada, macam all the career fairs ke, Pekeso punya kerja apa, Carnival Kerjaya ke apa semua benda, follow them. Talent Corp is a organisation bawah Ministry of Human Resource, and they always do semester break programs of career talks and career events. So when you follow them, tengok opportunities apa ada, attend talks, attend webinars, attend events, you learn a lot and you can develop opportunities to talk to industry and all that. And lastly, you want to familiarize yourself with the job market. Walaupun you tak apply kerja sekarang, walaupun it's gonna take another 1 to 3 years ataupun you plan nak sambung degree, so it's gonna take about 3 to 5 years untuk you actually apply kerja. Just familiarize yourself with what is going on out there, kerja macam mana yang ada, bila kerja macam mana yang ada tu, requirement macam mana yang dia minta ataupun apa yang you kena buat untuk apply kerja. So bila you dah familiar tu, senang sikit lah later on you nak apply kerja, oh aku tahu aku nak kena ada benda ni dulu, so you boleh prepare awal-awal. So ni boleh screenshot, this is just some of the many job portals yang ada kat Malaysia ni. So you can follow them, you can see website apa yang ada, semua ni memang job portal lah. Some of them akan ada kerja yang sama dengan one another. So you can just see what kind of work is out there for you yang you boleh take advantage of later on. And lastly, last tip, enjoy your life in university. Sebab most people akan pergi universiti sekali je. Kalau sambut diploma 2 kali lah kalau nak sambung diploma and degree. But most people akan pergi just after degree dia dah habis lah, dia tak sambung lagi. So you only gonna be there for a bit, you only gonna be there for 3-5 years ke apa kan. So make the most out of it, have fun. Studies is one thing, yes, but it's not the only thing that matters. So as long as you have skills, as long as you make memories, have fun, enjoy life so that you can have the best of both worlds. You can also be successful academically but also make sure yang whatever that you do, you tak stress out sangat. So macam Masya cakap, kita nak relax. You study well, study smart and also have fun. So macam tu masa saya kat belajar dulu overseas, sebab kat overseas ada banyak konsert kan, so sambil belajar pun pergi konsert lah, macam kita chill relax lah kan. So take the time untuk pergi konsert ke, pergi pergi event ke, if you like going to theatre ke apa, have fun and enjoy life, sebab you're not gonna have time to actually do that as much bila you dah start kerja nanti. So remember, you are pergi universiti, you mungkin belajar benda sama dengan kawan you may sleep in the same apartment, you share rumah ke, you take the same classes, you join the same courses, you join the same clubs, but what you get out of your university life will be different than somebody else's punya. So because it all depends on what you put into your university life as well, on what you get out of it. And I think we are almost at the end, so I'm going to stop it here for any last minute questions ke discussion. Shakira just share link kehadiran dalam chat, and also before I lupa, boleh bagi feedback juga to the webinar if you guys found it useful or not. Any feedback, good or bad, I take them all in. But yes, I hope it was useful for everybody. And kalau ada questions, we are here for a few more minutes. But back to you, Puan Farah.
Ni, Nabi. Okay, terima kasih Puan Syazam.
Puan Farah tak dengar.
Tak dengar
Okay.
Okay, dengar. Okay, jadi terima kasih Puan Syazam. Satu perkongsian yang sangat menarik. Rasanya kalau buat secara offline ni lagi happening. Okay, jadi okay, pelajar ada apa-apa persoalan? Okay, kita ada Q&A. Sebagi masa lebih kurang dalam 3 minit ke. Okay, ada siapa yang nak bertanya? Boleh tanya? Boleh angkat tangan, raise hand, ataupun boleh terus chat ataupun terus cakap.
Tu ada orang tanya pasal link kehadiran tu, tak boleh buka.
Boleh buka ni, link kehadiran.
Okay, but yes, if anyone ada any questions after this, boleh follow Kerja Kejaya. So far Kerja Kejaya paling aktif on Twitter je. Kat tempat lain time tak aktif lagi. Tapi kalau nak follow awal-awal boleh lah, support sekali.
Di Twitter kan? Kita follow kat Twitter.
Mainly kat Twitter je aktif sebab tak ada masa nak buat benda lain lagi. But I'm also available kalau anybody has any questions ke apa, kat Twitter tu diorang hantar NGL punya soalan tu kan. So any Q&A ke apa, kalau anybody has follow up after this nak tanya soalan ke apa, feel free to just reach out via Twitter. I'm more than happy to answer any questions.
Okay, jadi ada apa-apa soalan tak? Senyap je?
Senyap je semua.
Tadi mana tadi yang nak improvekan Englishnya, siapa tadi?
Lighten.
Terus senyap je. Okay, tak ada kan? Okay, jadi kalau tak ada, okay, sebelum kita endkan live kita nak ambil gambar dulu. Okay, boleh minta semua onkan kamera. Okay, semua onkan kamera dulu. Kita nak ambil gambar. Zaitun, Aisyah, Alia, buka kamera. Liza, Hakim tak buka lagi kamera.
Oh, Irsyad satu geng kat situ ha.
Oh, ramai kat situ. Mereka berada di student lounge.